if I'd been clever, but do forgive me, it is a Monday morning. I would have played Dire Straits there and Sultans of Swing, because it would have been appropriate for our next two guests who are going to tell us about a charity event that's coming up at Hornsea Golf Club in June. Joe Palmer and Lee Gawley are here in the studio. Morning, fellas. Nice to see you.
Morning, Bernsey. Morning.
Who's going to kick us off and tell us what's going on here? Don't look at each other like that. Who's going to go? Joe's going to go.
Yeah,
I've elected you initial spokesperson, Joe. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, well, we came up with a bit of or I did even, a bit of a foolish idea to play 100 holes of golf in a day at Hornsea in June.
Started as a bit of banter on Facebook.
Did it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So it's basically started, the course was snowed off in about February time, and we were just sort of banter on Facebook talking about how we long for the days of summer and we can play morning, noon and night, and that is literally what we're going to be doing in June.
All right, when in June?
Friday the 26th.
Right, okay, 26th of June out at Hornsea Golf Club. Is it physically possible to do 100 holes of golf, Lee, in the time available, the daylight available?
It's going to take a few hours. We're planning to stay off about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And we're thinking possibly, hopefully finishing about 8, 9 o'clock at night, so...
Right, okay.
It's going to be...
And are you walking it, or buggies?
We're walking, no buggies.
Right, okay, so it's actually going to be, quite physically demanding, isn't it?
We've worked it out, it's going to be around 30 miles, 32 miles, so it's not going to be something...
And swinging your golf clubs
swinging as well, and hitting the golf ball between 400 and 450 times. So.
Right, I thought you were going to say 400 and 450 yards then. I thought you must be good. And carrying your bags, or will you have caddies?
Carrying our bags, if caddies become available and any helps, much.
Joe, is it just a pair of you, or other people doing it? Or do you want more players?
No, there's 4 of us doing it at the moment, and... it's just four lads from Hornsea doing it. So
all right, and you look, and you're doing it for which charities?
We're doing it for local Dove House Hospice in Hull and Bernardo's as well, which is sort of 2 charities sort of close to our hearts.
Right. Well, why are those charities important to you?
Well, with Bernardo's, Dave, who's one of the team members, his mother and a couple of uncles grew up in Bernardo's care as well, so that was one of his chosen charities.
And Dove House would be a local charity. They rely a lot on charity and do a fantastic job, and I've had family and friends who've unfortunately been in there as well.
So how can people sponsor you? Because I take it you'd be looking for people to support you and sponsor you. How do they find out about it and find out more?
Just Giving page.
Yeah, so we've got a Twitter page which is at Hornsea 100 and Just Giving page, which I can give the...
Yeah, of course, yeah, feel free.
www.justgiving.com/teams/Hornsea100. Bit of a long-winded.
Give us that one again, Joe.
Yep. So www.justgiving.com/teams/Hornsea100, and it's the number 100.
Now, are you decent golfers? Because that would help. If it was me doing it, I'd never get round 100 holes.
Reasonable.
Yeah, we need to improve a bit before the summer comes along, otherwise we'll be in agony.
So are you practising hard?
Yeah, a couple of times
well, it's only once a week at the moment with it being winter, but as soon as the summer comes, we'll be playing a lot, yeah.
And what about sort of physical training? Because, if you're going to be going from 4 in the morning till 9 at night...
I'm planning on winging it, Bernsey.
Oh, yeah. It's very brave of you, Joe. That phrase will come back to haunt you, frankly.
I do a bit of walking. Did the Beverley 20 a couple of weeks ago. 20 miles in a day was quite hard. Well, in sort of 5 or 6 hours was harder than I thought. So I'm going to be doing a bit more walking leading up to that, and then...
So 32 miles plus swinging the club,
For me, I don't think swinging the club would be a problem. For that amount of time, I think the walking might be.
Right.
So that's why I'm going to do a bit more walking to try and train.
It's an interesting one. 100 holes of golf in a day for charity for Bernardo's and Dove House Hospice. Joe Palmer and Lee Gawley are our guests this morning. Is it a nice? I've never played. I've been invited out to play Hornsea, but I threw my golf clubs in the loft, or in the garage some time ago. So, is it a nice track?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, and if you fancy playing a few holes, support us.
No, it'd be embarrassing. It would be embarrassing. I don't want to play on a nice golf course and
it's a good
ruin
golf
it.
course.
Frankly,
it's, one of the best courses in the area.
You both live locally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's life like out in Hornsea?
We don't live in Hornsea.
No. All right, where do you live?
I live in Sprotely.
All right, but
I'm Cottingham. Yeah.
Right, okay. What's life like in Sprotely?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. But that's your local golf course, is it, Hornsea? Or
There's
the
one
you
there's
fancy?
one slightly nearer, but that's probably the best one. That's
Right.
20, 15 minutes away from me. So
Right, okay. And Cottingham, good place to live?
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I like. We moved there just a few years ago. And it's got nice bars and restaurants. So, but,
It's all happening.
Yeah,
So we've been talking positively about the Dean Windus has just tweeted me to say you should keep. He's seen me play golf. He's tweeted me, yes, keep them in the loft. Dino, thank you very much. Hope you're well. I've lost my train of thought. We've been talking about positive stuff this morning. So this is a positive thing you're doing.
Yeah.
So all the best. Give us that address again. And where can people get you on Twitter?
yeah. So on Twitter we're at hornsea100. It's our Twitter handle, and it's www.justgiving.com/teams/hornsea100. We're also, we've got an email address as well, which is hornsea100@gmail.com. And if anyone sort of local businesses can support in terms of raffle prizes, because we're doing a charity raffle as well.
Right.
So we've got quite a lot of local golf courses sponsored us for complimentary 4-balls and a few national courses as well.
Right, nice.
If we can get complimentary meals in local pubs or anything
anything that we can raffle off.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
or if anyone wants to keep us fed and watered as we go around on the day, that would be much appreciated.
You'll need somebody to massage your feet. I think that'll be the tricky.
We've got
do you know anybody that's done this? Played 100 holes of golf in a day?
I saw it a couple of years ago. The ex-footballer Lee Dixon from Arsenal did
Right.
it, and that's where I got the inspiration from
Right.
to do it.
I knew two lads who did it about 20 years ago, but probably 25 years ago when I was a junior. But yeah,
Right. Okay.
so anybody locally. No.
Good luck with it, fellas. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for your time. This is Sam Smith and John Legend.
Yes, I do. I believe.